I just got Copilot. Open my Microsoft OneNote and look at it. Let's do an initial first impression. Copilot, and it opens up this little prompt box saying that it can generate ideas, it can make to-do lists and plans, it can summarize your notes, and it can identify key points and action items. I'm gonna tell it to make me a to-do list. I love Valentine's Day and I know that's coming up, so let's do something around that. Make me a to-do list so that I can throw a Galentine's party on February 13th. I need to come up with a theme, find party supplies, order snacks, come up with a themed cocktail, decorate day of, and invite all my guests. Something I've learned with AI is you need to be very specific and list out as much information as possible. Press enter and let it work on that. Here's what it gave me back. It basically took all of the things I listed and put it as bullet points with a little bit more detail. I want this as like a functional to-do list though, so I'm gonna ask it to give me deadlines. I asked it to assign deadlines and I didn't love this response because it was giving me like 1 to 2 weeks before. I want actual specific dates. So that's what I asked it, and here we go. So now I'm going to copy this and I'm gonna paste it over here. And I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit and make it actually functional. And remember, to make a to-do, you wanna highlight everything and add a to-do tag so you get these little boxes. I'm going to remove the numbers. The way my brain functions is I like to see the date and then a to-do, but I don't love that AI didn't organize this right. Like January 27th, for example, is listed here and here. I would have loved if it just combined these under the same date. First, I need to choose a theme. Actually, it's already prompting that. What are some popular Galentine's Day party themes? Brunch, for example, I could get waffles, mimosas, breakfast favorites. I think this is a cute idea, but I want some names, and here's what it just populated. Galentine's Day soiree. This is making planning my event so seamless. I'm gonna ask it what are some Galentine's themed cocktails, and can you send the recipe and give it a fun name. It's a raspberry rosé spritzer. It gives me the ingredients and the instructions on how to make it, and then a little description. So if you take Copilot to a page on OneNote where you already have things filled out. For example, I just opened a notes page from literally last year. I told it to make me a to-do list based on the notes that are here, and it came with this. Now this is what I'm talking about. I also want to test summarizing. I think that's a really cool feature that Copilot offers, and it basically summarizes what this document is. Let's say you're out sick one day and your friend sends you meeting notes recapping all the meetings you missed, and instead of sitting there reading all these bullet points, you could just ask OneNote to summarize and get an idea of what each meeting was about.